Hello everybody, today's dish is going to be a southern style mac and cheese. Ingredients are going to need some pasta. I'm using elbow pasta today. Some eggs, I'll be using 2 eggs. A stick of unsalted butter. I have 3 different cheeses here, some Vermont shop cheddar cheese, mozzarella, and Trinidad cheese, also known as New Zealand cheese, salt, black pepper, evaporated milk. You can also use whole milk for this. Garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and oil. You can use whichever oil that you like. I am using this sapphire oil today. Let's get started. I started to boil a pot of water. So we're gonna salt it. And I have a cap full of oil here. Just gonna throw that in so that the pasta doesn't stick together. Don't mind my nails, guys. I just had to cut them. They were way too long. We're gonna add in the pasta. Allow this to boil maybe for about 7 to 10 minutes until it's al dente. So we have grated up all of our cheeses here. So my pasta is done. So I'm going to turn off the stove and get rid of this excess water in the strainer. So I have whisked 2 eggs here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my evaporated milk. Some butter from the stick. I'm actually using 1 bit of this and 1 bit of my golden ray that I just grabbed out of the fridge. Just feel like I want to use it today. So we're gonna use some golden ray and some regular butter. Mix that together. Next, I'm gonna go in with some of that cheese. And I'm only gonna use about 75% of this. That's how much I'm leaving over. And we're gonna stir this in. Make sure everything is nice and melted and nice and cheesy. And as you can see now, it's getting very cheesy. And most of the cheese, the majority of the cheese, has melted. So I'm gonna add in that egg yolk now. Great. Mix that in. And now we're gonna go on to seasoning our mac and cheese. So start with the basics, a little salt, some black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and I'm adding some paprika now, and I will also be adding some on the top of the macaroni before we put it in the oven. I have greased my baking dish with the same stick of butter. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just pour half of the mac and cheese, the leftover cheese. I want this to be really cheesy. And I'm gonna top it off with the rest of the macaroni. That remaining cheese is gonna go on top. And we're going to sprinkle some paprika on the top just to give it that nice color. My oven is already preheated to 350 degrees, so we're just gonna go in and toss this in and let it go for about 25 to 30 minutes. So get these corners right. Guys, so this is the finished product of our mac and cheese, our baked mac and cheese. Here it is.